Ever since Bandai teased us with that SH Figuarts Char Aznable that they never released, I've always wanted an articulated action figure of Char Aznable. I do have the old Hot Toys one, which I really like, but it's obviously old and also Hot Toys, and you know it's good, but it's not the kind of Char Aznable where I could pose him along with Stormtroopers or Cobra Vipers or Batman. But this one, this 1/18th scale, or in other words, 3 3/4 inch Char Aznable from Megahouse, from their Gundam Military Generation line, is just that. I fully acknowledge that this video is not going to get many views from most of my viewers because, you know, who cares about weird Japanese suited military guy with white helmet? I care because I love Char Aznable, because I love Gundam. And do I really like this figure? It's pretty good. I do like it. It's quirky. It's definitely quirky. You can already tell that by his shiny elbows. But we'll set him off to the side, take a quick look at the box, because it's a box, you know. It has a little Z right there for Zeon. You can see the figure right there. Very shadowed image. It's kind of funny though because they have like plugs for the metal pins on the elbows right there, but not on the actual figure. You can see a nice picture right there. On the back, it shows you everything you get. Honestly, like, I don't even need to show you. That's it right there. But you can see it does actually show context for some of the accessories. So if you don't remember where some of them came from, like I really honestly still don't remember what those are, yeah, it's a little bit of context. And you can see there are other figures. You get Zeon soldiers in their normal suits. Will I buy more of these? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. I might. So, this is Char. It's a pretty good figure. I like it. So, like I said, it is 3 3/4 inch. It is a 1/18th scale. So that means, will it scale with 1/144? I don't know if you noticed, there's quite a difference in the numbers between 18 and 144. So, no, they're not going to scale. Honestly, to have a mobile suit that would scale with the Char Aznable, it would probably be close to like 5 feet tall. So I wish you luck on that one. But yeah, I mean, you can see having a nice little Char figure on like your Char Aznable collection. That'd be pretty neat. I do also have, where is he? There we go. Because he's just like my default 3 3/4 inch comparison nowadays for whatever reason. There it is with Republic Commando Boss. So you can see, yeah, it's pretty much 3 3/4 inch scale. It's a little tall though, so let me try to grab another one. Here, we all know and love the classic antenna mold clone trooper. So you can see, it is basically 3 3/4 inch scale. It might be ever so slightly taller, but to me that's no biggie whatsoever. He'll be fine if I want Char Aznable talking to Cobra Commander. Honestly, there is really a novelty to having a Char in the 1/18th scale. Because, hey, it's Char Aznable. He's the main antagonist of the original Gundam series. I would buy an Amuro Ray. I would buy an Amuro. I don't think I'll buy much of anything else, though, because the price of this is a tough pill to swallow. This was about like $40 to $45, something like that. Yeah, spending $40 on a 3 3/4 inch action figure is a tough pill to swallow, that is for sure. But he does come with a decent amount of stuff. On him, he has his helmeted head, and how the helmet works. It's like a separate piece from this head, where it's just like a plug. Then you pop this head off, and let me find it. You do have an unhelmeted head you can plug on its place. And that's a pretty decent head option. Unfortunately, mine is not printed very accurately. The visor is not as straight as it is on this one. Then again, the sculpt of the visor is very soft. Will I ever use the unhelmeted head? Probably not. I mean, it's a good addition. I do appreciate it, but I don't think it's one I'll ever use, because to me, Char's got to have the helmet. He's all about concealing his identity as Casaval Rem Daikun. He's really cool. I don't know. I think the epaulets look nice. I like the cape. I think the cape looks good. It's very nice flexible material too. You can see the glue. It's kind of funny. You can see like the residue of the glue up there. The tunic looks really nice too. I really like the embroidery, and it's really nicely detailed around his neck too. That's a lot of nice little detail right there. The red of the costume is nice. He does have like his hip-mounted laser, which is cool. The only time I remember him using it was in Gundam the Origin. kind of like went back and like shot with it. I don't know if he ever used it in the original series, but you know, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. His articulation's pretty decent. He's got a dumbbell joint at the head. He's got a butterfly joint at the shoulder, ball hinge at the shoulder, swivel at the bicep. You can see he does have metal pins for his elbows and his knees and his toes. So definitely, it's very stable joints, but it definitely looks a little odd sometimes. He also has metal pins for his wrists, because he does have swivel and hinges at the wrists. And don't worry, we'll get into all the accessories here soon. Ball joint at the waist, which is very nice. His hips scare me. That kind of comes off easy. His hips scare me, because if we move them out, we can see they are ball joints, and they can move, you know, but I just feel, you hear that click? I don't like it when a 3 3/4 inch ball joint clicks like that, because I feel like the peg is twisting. I feel like the stem of the ball is twisting before the leg actually wants to move. So oftentimes I work it by like doing it up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down to get it up. Don't really like that. Also, his legs look broken because they do have a bit of an upward curl, which is not really how legs work. I would disagree with that. But yeah, you can see he's got some good knee bend. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have very nice universal ankles. And he does have a toe, too. He's got metal pins in the toes and in the wrist. He's a pretty metal man. Look at all that metal right there. You don't really see action figures with metal pins like that. You normally expect to see metal pins in like Transformers or figures made out of ABS plastic. Not really a figure like this. But, you know, it's stable. It feels good in my hands. It's not like super finicky. It's not super super fragile. I do worry about the hips because I don't want to snap those. But yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So what does he come with? Stuff. He comes with a lot of stuff. You already saw his alternate head. You can see he's got a little pistol in his hand right there. He has a left gun holding hand, and I have a right open hand right there. Let's try to get him to stand. Another thing, no peg holes on the bottom of the feet. So him standing is all dependent on your ability to get him to pose. So, what has he got? He's got stuff. Stuff and things, actually. So hands. What kind of hands does he have? Let me grab all his hands, because he's a very handsy guy. You know Char, how he likes to use his hands. He has a left open hand. That's a hand right there. He's got fist hands. Who's ever going to use those? He does have this hand, which is another fist. Look at that. He does have this hand, which is a left, like, better trigger finger hand or something. And he has a right gripping hand, which is probably for his little cup. Because he does come with the cup, because, you know, sometimes Char Aznable has to drink something. And you can see it has a red liquid on the inside. I wonder what it is. It's because it's red. There's not a lot of red liquids. Is it like a juice? Does he like drinking cranberry juice? Is it wine? Is it blood? Is it tomato sauce? I don't know. We'll never find out. He does also have a little, like, I think this is like a little pad, like a little notebook. That's what it is, a little notebook that he reads. I don't remember what's actually in it, but you get his little notebook, which is pretty cool. You can read from that if you want. He does come with a couple weapons. He does come with some rifles, which is neat. It's neat to have like some Gundam rifles in the 3 3/4 inch scale. I think it's pretty cool. I don't really think I'd ever use them with Char, but you know, he comes with them. Best accessory is this one, which is stuff that I don't even remember. You know, he comes with those. All of those are individual pieces too. I had to put all of those in there before the video. Now I'll throw them in the bag and they'll fall out, and I'll never probably use this ever again. Actually, no. The best accessory is the rock. You get a rock. That's pretty cool. So you can take the rock, right? And I'm not talking about the rock. I'm talking about the rock. You know, because even though it is about drive and power, you know, and I do stay hungry and devour, we're talking about this rock right here. Dude, what is my channel at this point? What am I even blabbling on about? I can't even speak anymore. My mind is melted. I'm making references to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson while I'm talking about an action figure of an anime boy from like a 40-year-old anime. All the stuff fell out. I'm trying to get him on this rock. Who cares about standing him on the rock? But I'm still trying to do it anyway. And damn it, I'm going to stand him on this rock. Because I'm standing on my rock right now. And I'm not going to get down from it. His waist got loose all of a sudden. Okay. When did his waist get so loose? Guess it's one of those figures where if you move it around a little bit and it just starts loosening up. Come on, get on the rock. Just a little bit for me, man. Could just a little bit. Stand on your rock. Stand on the rock. He's standing on the rock. Perfect. Amazing. Best accessory. Totally not going to live in a drawer for the rest of its life. But the last accessory is actually pretty cool. You get ladders. You get ladders. So you can actually have him looking like he's climbing into a mobile suit. You can plug them together. It has a little like hook right there. You can actually like hook it onto something. That's pretty neat. I dig that. Of course, there's no mobile suit it'll actually scale with, but I actually really like that ladder. And you could use it for other stuff too. I could have it for like, you know, someone going in an X-Wing or an ARC 170. It's just a very useful accessory. Plastic is a little more rigid, so definitely don't snap it. But yeah, you know, he comes with stuff and things. It's Char Aznable. You know, it's pretty good. So there we go. There's my very professional and very elegantly done review of the Megahouse Gundam Military Generation 1/18th scale Char Aznable. I like it. I recommend it if this seems like something you really want, but like I said, it's very expensive. I just knew that, man, I needed a Char figure in my life. And I really like it. I really do like it. It's definitely a novelty to have a 3 3/4 inch Char. I'd still love to have a 6-inch. I'd love if the SH Figure Art one would actually happen. I would love if they would use Figurize Standard for anything else other than anime girls. But you know what? If apparently people like model kits of anime women, even though I am over here like, can we get a Figurize Standard of Char and Amuro, please? That would be cool. But nah, we got to do that one girl from Build Fighters another dozen times. Alrighty, guys. There we go. This video kind of fell apart at the end, but no one's going to watch it anyway. Who cares? Special shout out to the patrons of Patreon. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Alrighty, guys. There we go. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.